Claret TV speaking to Robbie Simpson, Championship City manager, after the 2-1 defeat here at Eastbourne. Robbie, it was another defeat for us in the league, and a difficult one to take here at Eastbourne.
Really difficult one to take, and I can't be angry with them. First half we totally dominated. I was just saying that, I said to them there, that last little bit, it's all right playing well, dominating, creating chances, but you have to concentrate on that last little bit, that last through ball, that last cross, the finish, you're finishing. It's the most important thing, that last bit. You can beat 3 players, but if you don't then take care over the quality of the cross or the shot, then what's the point? And it's so important, and our lads really need to learn that, and learn that quickly, because I feel like that's been what's keeping us from getting results lately, especially because when you're not playing well, if you have that last bit, you still win matches and you still get results. And we played well in the first half today, and then start the second half not so much, but then we grew into it and we finished strong. But that's happened too often this season. I said the same last week. We started well, played really well in the first half, and then had a really bad spell at the start of the second half, and then finished strongly. And it's the same again, and that pattern can't continue. That really can't continue. And at the minute, it feels like we're having to play really well to get a result and everything be perfect. And the reality is, in this league, it's rarely like that. We need to figure out how to win games, maybe not playing well, because at the minute it doesn't look like we can do that. And I felt, and I said to them there, I feel that comes down to individuals, like individual taking care of that last pass, taking care of your touch, not thinking, oh yeah, I had a bad touch because it's windy. Oh, that shot missed the target because it's windy. That's not good enough. You have to have some personal pride. Even though it's windy, I'm going to hit the target here. Even though this ball's bouncing, bobbling, I'm going to have a good first touch and keep the ball for my team. And it's that little bit that's within you individually, that is the difference at the minute. It really is. So yeah, it's a really disappointing result, because I don't feel like we deserve to lose. We totally dominated the first half, and we have to score. We have to score when we're on top. And I can't blame Ade too much, really, because I thought he had a really good game. But again, little details, that their ball in might come to me. They didn't really have a chance in the first half, other than the first minute or two from kick-off, and we go in 1-0 down, and couldn't believe it. And then second half, it was always going to be difficult against the wind. Their second goal, look, the linesman's put his flag up and guy stopped, and that's the reason why they scored that goal, really. And it wasn't really, truly, until Simeon came on that we had that bit of quality end product. That real concentration on his finish, and the combination between Charlie and Simeon was really good. And unfortunately, Simeon wasn't able to train with us this week, and so he couldn't start today. But he does give us that quality, and I actually thought Dara did well when he came on as well, but he's been nursing 3 or 4 different injuries for a couple of weeks now, and this surface just probably would have aggravated that a bit more, but we needed him to come on, and he did. Tom Raitt, the captain, getting ill on the coach on the way down doesn't help. And Zaid, I thought, had a good... He took 5 minutes to get into it, but once he did, he looked a real threat. So there are positives to take from today. There really are. We played well for a large part of the whole game, but you can't just play well. You have to finish it off. That last little bit is the most important.
Yeah, and going back to that second goal, the linesman put his flag up for an offside, and then the referee overturned it. What was all that about? Well,
I've been told the correct decision's been made. It just put Guy off. The linesman's right next to Guy and puts his flag up, and he stops, thinking that the referee's about to blow, and he doesn't. The referee tells the linesman to put his flag down, and then he's got to recover. And the right decision was made, so I'm told. So again, we have to play on until that whistle goes.
Yeah, and the first half was good, but the second half not great, and that's happened a few times this season. I think half-time table we're in the top half in the second, but we're third from bottom, so it's difficult in the second half.
It was always going to be tough in the second half playing against this wind. It was always going to be really tough, and they probably saw what we did to them and tried to emulate it. But we grew into it. We grew into it, especially like when the subs came on. I thought we carried the ball up the pitch a lot better and looked a lot more threatening. But yeah, it is just down. Like I say, it is just down to that final little details. You have to score when you're on top. Us not scoring in the first half isn't acceptable, really. The amount we dominated and the chances we created. I know Lee Morgan's made a good save from Charlie, but we've missed kicks and we've not hit the target plenty of times there. And for us not to score in that first half, it isn't good enough.
Yeah, and with your substitutions changed the game, but I suppose it's good in a way. But if you, on one hand, but the other hand, you want the players in the starting 11 to affect the game more.
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple of players that came off didn't necessarily have bad games, but the players that come on did what you want them to do and have an impact and energy and creativity. That's what you want subs to do, and they certainly did that. Once again, we ran out of time.
And Zaid Al Husseini on his debut was very impressive on the right wing. Sort of took about 10 minutes to get into it, but his left foot delivered some corners, and his running should be one to excite the supporters going forward. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I knew he would excite, and he showed exactly today. And he does have that end product quality. A few of his balls that he put in were really, really good, and even his through ball, the one where Dara was offside just, but he's going to be a good player for us.
Yeah, and next Saturday, Hemel, they're 20th, we're 18th. Is that a sort of 6-pointer at this stage of the season?
There's no getting away from it. We're down there. Whether we've had a tough start or not, we're down there. So, and we've got a run of games now where we maybe play teams that are in and around us, and we've got to find that bit. We've got to find that bit where we can maybe not play well and win games, because we're down there and results matter when you're down there. So results matter no matter what, but especially when you're down there, and we are, unfortunately. It's all right me saying we've got a young group and we're developing and we're going to get better, which we are, but we need to do it further away from the relegation zone, because it's not. We're better than where we are in the league, without a doubt. We are, but there's no point saying it. We have to find a way to win games and get results.
Okay, Robbie, looking forward to next Saturday, and we'll see you there.
Thank you.